Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you something. Have you ever set a big, ambitious goal at the start of the year, full of excitement and energy, only to find that by June, it feels, well, completely irrelevant? You're not alone. I remember setting a goal a few years ago to master a specific software for my business. I bought the courses, scheduled the time, and was ready to go. But 3 months in, a brand new technology emerged that made that software almost obsolete. My perfectly planned goal suddenly became a roadmap to a ghost town. It was a frustrating lesson, but an incredibly valuable one. It taught me that goals aren't meant to be carved in stone. They're meant to be written in pencil, ready to be erased, redrawn, and refined. In our fast-paced world, the ability to adapt is not just a bonus, it's a superpower. Today, we're diving deep into the art and science of regularly adjusting your goals based on your own performance and the ever-changing world around you. This isn't about giving up, it's about getting smarter, more agile, and ultimately, more successful. So, if you're ready to turn your rigid plans into a dynamic blueprint for success, stick around. First, let's talk about the why. Why can't we just set a goal and stubbornly stick to it, no matter what? Imagine you're the captain of a ship sailing from New York to London. You have your destination, your map, and your compass. But what happens if a huge, unexpected storm appears directly in your path? A stubborn captain might say, "Full steam ahead, we stick to the plan." A smart captain, however, would look at the weather report, the market conditions, and adjust the course to navigate around the storm, even if it adds a little time to the journey. They know the ultimate goal is to arrive safely, not to follow the original line on the map perfectly. Your life and career are that voyage. Your performance evaluations are your ship's log. They tell you how fast you're going, how much fuel you're using, and whether your engine is running smoothly. Market conditions are the weather, the storms, the tailwinds, the changing currents. Ignoring either of these is a recipe for disaster. Ignoring your performance means you might be burning out or using an inefficient strategy. Ignoring the market means you might be heading toward an objective that no longer holds any value. Regular goal adjustment is simply smart navigation. So, how do we build this process of evaluation and adjustment into our lives? Let's start with performance reviews. And I don't just mean the formal one you have with your boss once a year. I'm talking about conducting regular, personal performance reviews. I recommend setting a recurring appointment with yourself. It could be monthly or quarterly. For me, the first Sunday of every month is my CEO meeting with myself. During this time, I ask 3 simple but powerful questions about my key goals. Question 1. What's working? It's crucial to start with the positive. Look at your progress. Did you hit your sales target for the month? Did you stick to your workout plan 80% of the time? Acknowledge and celebrate these wins. This isn't just about feeling good. It's about identifying successful strategies. If your content marketing efforts are bringing in leads, maybe it's time to double down on that goal. Your successes are clues. They tell you what to do more of. Question 2. What's not working? This requires honest self-assessment. Where are you falling short? Are you consistently missing deadlines on a particular project? Is a personal goal to learn a new language stalling because you haven't found a method you enjoy? Don't judge yourself here. Just be a detective. The goal isn't to feel bad, it's to gather data. If you're struggling to wake up at 5 a.m. for a morning run, maybe the goal isn't the problem, but the tactic is. Perhaps a lunchtime run or an evening gym session would be more sustainable. This is where you identify the friction points that need addressing. And question 3. What will I do differently next? This is the most important step. Based on your answers to the first 2 questions, you create an action plan. This is where the adjustment happens. If your content marketing is working, your action might be, increase my blog post frequency from once a week to twice a week. If waking up early ain't working, your action might be, Adjust my Get Fit goal to include 3 evening gym sessions instead of 5 morning runs. This creates a clear, immediate pivot. Your big goal might stay the same, grow my business or get fit, but the smaller, tactical goals that lead you there become more intelligent and refined. This cycle of review and adjustment is what creates momentum. Now let's zoom out from our personal performance to the wider world, the market conditions. In today's world, industries can change overnight. New technologies emerge, consumer behavior shift, and economic landscapes transform. Setting a 5-year plan and never looking at it again is like using a 2014 paper map to navigate a city in 2024. You're going to miss all the new highways and run straight into streets that no longer exist. So, how do you stay on top of market conditions without getting overwhelmed? First, identify your key information sources. You don't need to read every article on the internet. Choose a few reputable industry publications, follow key thought leaders on platforms like LinkedIn or Twitter, and listen to relevant podcasts during your commute. Dedicate a small amount of time each week, may be just 30 minutes on a Friday, to skim the headlines and see what's happening. What are the big trends? Are there new tools everyone is talking about? Is there a shift in what customers are asking for? Let's take a practical example. Imagine you're a freelance graphic designer, and your goal for the year is to land 10 new clients for logo design. But as you monitor the market, you notice a massive surge in demand for short-form video content creation and editing for platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels. You also notice that new AI tools are making simple logo design faster and cheaper, potentially devaluing your core service. The inflexible designer sticks to their plan, competing in an increasingly crowded and commoditized market. The agile designer, however, sees an opportunity. They adjust their goal. Maybe it becomes land 5 new logo clients and secure 5 new clients for video content retainers. They then create sub-goals to acquire the necessary skills, maybe taking an online course in video editing. They've used market data to pivot from a potentially shrinking pond to a rapidly growing ocean. They haven't abandoned their identity as a designer. They've expanded it to remain relevant and valuable. This proactive adjustment is the difference between being a victim of change and being a beneficiary of it. Don't wait for your income to drop before you realize the market has shifted. Stay curious, stay informed, and be willing to let your goals evolve. Your goals should serve you, not the other way around. If a goal is no longer leading you to a place of growth, opportunity, or fulfillment, it's not a failure to change it. It's a strategic masterstroke. Putting it all together, this creates a powerful feedback loop. On a monthly or quarterly basis, you sit down for your personal performance review. You analyze what's working and what's not. Then, you layer in your understanding of the current market conditions. Does the data from your personal performance align with what's happening in the broader world? Maybe you're struggling to meet your sales goals, your performance data, and you also notice from your market research that a new competitor has entered the space with a lower price point. Market data. Aha! Now you have a complete picture. Your adjustment might not be to work harder, but to reevaluate my value proposition and marketing message to differentiate from the new competitor. This is a much more strategic and effective adjustment. By combining these two streams of information, your internal performance and the external marketeer goal-setting process transforms from a static, one-time event into a living, breathing system. It becomes a dynamic conversation with yourself and the world. This approach keeps you from wasting energy on outdated objectives and ensures you always directing your efforts where they will have the most impact. It's the key to building not just a successful quarter or year, but a resilient and thriving career. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this gives you a practical framework for making your goals more agile and effective. Don't be afraid to erase and redraw your map. It's a sign of a smart captain. If you found this helpful, I'd love it if you could hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a smarter, more fulfilling career and life. Let me know in the comments how you plan to review your goals this month. I'll see you in the next video.